Come on, mid-range mush! Come on, mid-range mush! Come on, mid-range mush! That's a Ruby champion. Please don't be a Ruby aggressive deck. I would prefer if my opponent was not playing an aggro deck. Oh, stop it, Bob. We have Syzygy in our opener. That's a good start. This ice gets us another resource. That's the beautiful thing. There's no wasted tickets in Hex. Seek fortune. Weave is so good at these decks for these decks that want to cheat on resources. Ooh, that's a slow shard. Please be slow and dirtily, opponent. Let's have a dirtle off. This deck always wins a dirtle off. Alright, Syzygy. I'm gonna grab a blood with this, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a blood with this. Good. And Arcane Focus, looking for resources. Look at that. Perfect, perfect. Just like we drew it up, chat fam. Just like we drew it up. A Syzygy. Huh. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna play that this turn. Then I'm gonna Theorize. Oh, I can't Winter Moon! Crap! I'm gonna bin this Lullaby for now. I should have gotten a wild off of that well. I didn't realize I couldn't Winter Moon. I wasn't thinking about that. I just assumed. My brain was like, oh, we can Winter Moon. It's fine. You can't Winter Moon. It wasn't fine. Matriarch of the Flames. That's a little scary. Maybe I should have kept the Lullaby. We've made so many mistakes, chat fam. We've made... Oh, never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Alright, let's put a non-resource on top of my deck. Let's champ power. And put Arcane Focus and Theorize back into my deck. We could go off as early as next turn with double Syzygy here. We could go off as early as next turn with double Syzygy on the table. Are you excited, fam? I'm excited. I think we need to get 2 more turns, probably. Statistically, I think we need 2 turns. But we might be able to do it next turn with a lucky roll or 2. Let's go! Ooh. Ooh. Ooh! We're getting lucky! Okay, so we can't combo this turn, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be cool. Be cool, folks. Be cool. We're gonna do this, put a non-resource on top. Probably comboing next turn. Probably comboing next turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh no! Oh no! It seemed like they weren't doing anything. We're gonna die. Alright, let's Runebind this. No attack for you. Boltwing Phoenix, sure. Alright, Violet's Caress. Make this Caress free. That's a real good one. Oh, jeez. Alright, I think we want to change course and thin a little bit here. Alright, and then let's play this resource. I feel like we could actually win this game. Let's put the Change Course with Arcane Focus back into your deck. No, I think it's fine. I wanted to Violet's Caress so that way I could have them be free this turn, because I need the Violet's Caresses to be free to have a better chance of going off. So now, I don't think I'm ready to Violet's Caress yet. I think I want to find the other Bounty of the Magus here first. Draw 2, discard 1. There's a Bounty of the Magus. Alright, so how many cards are these Bounties of the Magus drawing? We're drawing 6 cards. Alright, let's just Bounty again for now. If we hit another Bounty on here, then we'll start Violet's Caressing. Okay, sweet. We hit a thing. So let's go ahead and Violet's Caress, target them, deal 2. Then I'm going to go ahead and play this Bounty of the Magus and draw... No! No! Opponent! Opponent! I just wanted to draw my cards, opponent! Why did you have to be the fun police, opponent? Why? Why, opponent? I just wanted to draw my cards. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. Now I is sad. Now I is sad. Okay, I'm just gonna cut those and board the cheap shots in. I probably want Transmogrifades in my 75. I cut those from the main and didn't put them in the board. Probably want those. This is just like expert deck building right here. Expert deck building 101. So, for reference, these are the only 2 Wells of Instinct in our deck. So this is guaranteed to get us a non-Well of Instinct resource. So we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're gonna get a shard that makes these work, okay? We are guaranteed a shard that makes these work, or another blood. I guess we could get another blood. Not a blood. God bless. Declan's getting in trouble. I'll be right back. Alright, Wild Ice. So I'm going to play this out for Wild here. And I'm going to go ahead and change course now, so that way we can champ power 2 cards back into our deck. I think we actually just want a Syzygy, right? Because, like, we need to combo ASAP. We binned a Prophesized card with that, but I think that's fine. We get to go ahead and put these 2 back into our deck at this point. We want this guy to gain at least 3 or 4 life on a block. Don't Mama Yeti me. Have a heart. Cremate, rude. Knocks it all! Donated $25 for a donation deck list. Thank you very much. Like I talked about, we'll get to that tomorrow morning. Add it to my queue. Let's play Thunderfield Seer. Let's play Theorize. See what we find. Hopefully a Prophesized card. Cheap Shot. Okay, Cheap Shot's decent, and it's the Prophesized one. Sweet. Let's play this out. Grab our second Sapphire. Let's go ahead and put Theorize and Thunderfield Seer back in my deck. I think that's fine. I take another chump blocker at this point in my life. Maybe discarding the resource there was greedy. Story of my life, right? Yeah, I agree. Change Course was unplayable in the previous versions of this deck, and now it's very reasonable. Yep. That's unfortunate. They're going to make these 3/3s. So I'm going to block here, and I'm actually just going to Runebind this other one, I think. Just going to turn it back into a 1/1. Save us some life here. Alright, looking for a resource. Okay. And again, because we're Winter Moon, we can afford to bin... We can afford to bin 2 Violet's Caresses and not feel bad about it. Let's cheap shot this. It lets us draw a card now and Conscript or Troop that can chump block. That's going to be good for next turn. This thing's going to gain 3 if they let us block. Violet's Caress. Okay. Well, I'm going to start with this. See what we draw. Oh, wait. This was bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, no! Oh, we're so dead! Holy crap, they get both of our free bounties. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what have we done? What have we done? So this card takes the card off of the chain and puts it into their hand and changes the thresholds to Ruby so they can play it. We dead, fam. We dead. We dead. Alright, let's try again. So dead. So we were trying to draw cards to combo off, and our opponent borrowed our cards and drew cards instead of us. I mean, it's not even a shape concede, right? We're just like completely buried. Yep. Ice, ice, baby. Boo doo 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 doo. Ice, ice, baby. Boo doo 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 doo. We've got a Syzygy here in the opener. Yeah, kinda. It's think of it as like a negate that gives them the spell that they're negating. I think we just need to keep grabbing resources until we have 2 Sapphire. Do we want to play these Hearts Whispers? Hopefully we hit a blood here so we can cheap shot this. And we're just gonna keep digging with this, because we need Sapphire still. Our future cheap shots will be free. Oh, it's okay, buddy. You're fine. I know it hurt a little bit. Ooh. I like when my conscript's a conscript dog. Declan Scott, get out of here. Perfect. Well, it's not perfect, right? Like, the ice is helping, but we don't have a second Sapphire yet, which is relevant. Alright, I gotta evict you kids. Your brother's getting all over everything. Sorry, Jake. Declan Scott, get out from under my desk. Get out from under my desk right now. You little turd. Ugh. Man, that's rude. Just, like, send it upstairs. You don't even want to kill my 1/1. Ugh. Let's bounty, see what we get. Right, let's crest. Need to keep putting resources on top of our deck here because, we need a Sapphire for these Hearts Whispers. Watch it just draw, like, Mono, Blood, and Wild Ice for the rest of the game. I want this to gain more than 2, so I'm not blocking. God bless us, everyone. Get to do this, get to play this, and grab a non-resource here. Go ahead and put these 2 back into my deck. I think I'm actually going to wait a turn to play this other Syzygy out, because I would like to block plus Violet's Caress this Candle. My opponent also has Riposte in their deck, so, like, we could get Riposted out of some of these plays. God, just all the fireballs. Alright. Alright, let's play Syzygy. You play this draw card. What did that? Oh, I champion powered it. I was like, why? Why is that if that's not, doesn't say prophesized. Runebind is great. It gives us insulation against a Riposte down the line. Let's put both of those back on top of our deck. Let's go ahead and play this Well of Instinct and then play this other Syzygy. Did it even do anything? Not really. I like that this gave us fodder to discard to this Theorize, which is sweet. Change course. I guess I'll take a Thunderfield Seer. Alright, Champ Power, put this and this back in my deck. Go ahead and put a non-resource on top of my deck. Let's go ahead and play Thunderfield Seer, Prophesize onto it. Let's go ahead and Theorize and draw into it. Discard that. Put this Bounty of the Magus. I feel like they've been holding a Riposte. I'm going to Runebind this one. They have 2 Ripostes again. They have 2 Ripostes again. Weird. They should have Riposted my Runebind, right? Yep. Alright, well, I mean, that is a prophecy on it at least, so maybe we have a chance. Swamp Gas! Rude. Alright. Ooh, they do. Okay, so they're making a burn to the ground here. So, we got this Violet's Caress draw, plus a draw for the turn. Let's cheap shot this now, so we take 1 less point of damage. Go to 8. Get a Death Seeker, sure. They have a burn to the ground in their hand. They don't have Riposte up, so that's good for us. So, if we hit a Bounty of the Magus or some of our other live draws, we're in an amazing spot here. Alright, well, let's use this to Fate Weave a non-resource to the top of my deck. And then I'm going to go ahead and Champ Power. I would love to draw a Theorize. I wouldn't mind drawing a Runebind, so let's put those on, back in my deck. So if I draw those instead of the thing I just put on top, that would be fine as well. Violet's Caress deals 2 damage to something, so I'm going to go up to 8. Which means if I Lullaby, then they can't kill me with a burn to the ground. Alright, deal you 2. Actually, you know what? If we combo, we're going to kill them by so much it won't matter. I'm going to Violet's Caress here in case we draw another Caress. Look at that. Look at that. Rewarded for the tiny things. Feels a little bit bad that I didn't draw a card that draws more cards there, but, like, we did think about it and then kill the Matriarch correctly, so... I didn't have the charges to Champ Power first, Dark Wonders. I only had 1 charge. If I had the charges, I would want to Champ Power first, though. You're correct. Please, 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 please draw us a card that draws cards next turn. Please, 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 please draw us a card that draws cards next turn and don't have a riposte on their side. Lumagoth! That's a beating. Well then. Alright, come on. Come on, Bounty of the Magus into more action. Bounty of the Magus into more action. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on, more action. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna guarantee a non-resource on top of our deck here, I think. So draw 3, discard 1. I'm gonna bin the Runebind at this point, I think. Violet's Crest deals 4, and it draws a card, so let's go ahead and do that one. If this didn't draw a card, I wouldn't play this before doing the focus, but because it draws a card, I think that's fine. Let's play the Seer out here. Let's play the Focus out here. Alright, free Heart's Whisperer that draws 3 cards. Alright, play this Heart's Whisperer out here. Whee! Man, I don't know if this deck is good, but I love playing this deck. Yeah, Wintermoon putting free cards in the deck is kind of insane. When you play this, draw a card, so that's another cantrip. Get a chance to continue going off. Alright, that deals 5. That deals... I think I'm just sending these upstairs for now. I really don't want him to riposte these, right? Oh, he conceded! They just assumed we had it! We didn't have it! I like when they assume we have it. That's nice of them. That's nice of them. Alright, let's play. Let's put some Transmogs on the board, then play one more with this. Helps if you spell Transmogrifade, right? No, no, don't. It's okay, right? Mid-range bush, mid-range bush, mid-range bush, mid-range bush, mid-range bush, mid-range bush. Yes! Yes, a mid-range deck. Love to go first. The sneaperiest of all the keepers. We've got the double Syzygy hand here. I think we just want to stack resources on top of our deck for the time being. First 4 resources probably fine. We need double Sapphire, single blood, single wild. Don't Withering Gaze me. Oh no, they have a Withering Gaze. Oh no! Oh no! That's rude. They said have fun and then cast Withering Gaze. Rude. At least we've got 2 Syzygies. At least we have 2 Syzygies. Maybe I'll take the Soothsaying. They took the Caress. That's... I guess I don't have a PA in my deck right now. I'm gonna put a non-resource on top here since I've got two more Fate Weaves in the beginning. Maybe they have another Withering Gaze? Really? You would have taken the Caress? I think you're supposed to take the Syzygy. I'm pretty sure taking the Caress is irrelevant. Yeah, it really is though, Ace. I feel like I combo a turn or 2 faster with the double Syzygy, and I'm more likely to snowball it. It also makes the Soothsaying kind of insane, right? Like, the next Soothsaying is going to be a 2-cost, draw 2, draw 4, discard 2. Third Syzygy we really don't need. I'm going to put these 2 back into my deck. I'm going to use this to put a non-resource on top. And I put the Syzygy back in because it might be useful at some point, but really it's just a 1-cost draw 1 now because Wintermoon put it back in. Now we're just looking for cards that draw cards. Disciple of Yazukan. Okay, their deck's a little bit more aggressive than I was expecting. Okay, that draws cards eventually. Jump blocks for a turn in the meantime. Grab a second Sapphire. In general, you don't want to Lullaby non-lethal attacks. I'm jumping with this because if we find, like, an Arcane Focus, I want to put this in the Arcane Focus back in my deck. Right. Another brick. Brick by Glorious Brick. This is going to put a bunch of eggs in my deck at the end step. They did not. Okay, so they missed putting 4 eggs in my deck. Seems loose. Missed a point of damage on the attack. Seems loose. Sure, I have a bunch, 6 more eggs in my deck. Take 3. Can I just, like, draw some cards, please? Ding. I'm gonna guarantee a resource here. I'm gonna guarantee non-resource, I think. Okay, sweet. So now, this is what I talked about earlier. I can empower this. So now this is a 2-cost. Oh, huh. Oh, this is awkward. I can't, discarding this extra Syzygy. That one draws a card. I think I still want to discard that one. Oh, I have to discard 2, right. I can't actually Lullaby this turn, which is awkward. Okay, so let's put a resource on top of my deck. I'm gonna put Heart's Whisper and Empowered Soothsaying back in. Alright, so I need to not die this turn. I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down to 3. Okay, we should be okay. They have Violet's Caress to deal 1, but we should be fine. If they have something that kills me, I Runebind it. And then next turn we probably combo off with these bounties of the Magus. The tough part is I don't actually know how many cards are in my deck because of all the spider eggs they've put in. Which is kind of funny. So I'm gonna put these. Huh. I'll put these 2 back in my deck. Actually, this is gonna be a 1-cost draw 2, so I'll put that back in my deck. Alright, and then let's bounty. Draw 1. Bounty, draw 2, bounty, draw 3. I just need to leave 2 resources left over at the end of this turn. Do I think I can combo them this turn? I think so. Alright, there's some Violet's Caresses. So the first one of these is going to make the other ones free. This one draws a card, so let's start with that one. So we'll play this, target them. I did shuffle back the Violet's Caress. Alright, here's the real question. Do I go for broke here? Do I go for broke or do I try and Lullaby? I have a Heart's Whisper. Do we have to wait, though? Really? Do you think what if they have double Withering Gaze? What if they have double Withering Gaze? Then we die? They could have double Withering Gaze. They get to draw a lot of cards here. No, that's not how Lullaby works, Bob. It's not Fog for Magic. Go for I mean, how many looks do we get if we go for it, right? We've got 2 looks here, and then we've got Arcane Focuses. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not playing this. No, wait, that was the wrong... That was the wrong one. Alright, we hit anyways because I'm lucky. But I played the wrong one. I clicked on the wrong one, believe it or not. Alright, so let's bounty the Magus. I did in fact click on the wrong card there. But it all worked out. It all worked out, chat fam. Alright. Continue combo killing you. When in doubt, combo them out, ladies and gentlemen. When in doubt, combo them out. Ooh, ooh. More free soothsayings that become free empowered soothsayings. Draw 6, discard 2, you say? Oh, I can't even hold all of these hex cards. I can't even hold all of these hex cards. The deck that I'm playing right now is a combo deck that's akin to Storm in Modern or Legacy. So we're currently mid-combo here. We're drawing our entire deck, basically, and then burning our opponent out with a card called Violet's Caress. Oh, look, Violet's Caress. I think those are actually lethal, right? Yeah, that's 6 and then 7. How do we win? They have all these spiders. Oh, they can sack a spider to not be dead to this one, right? No, if you discard the egg, it mills the top card of my deck over. Alright, and we want to empower this, and it'll double, but it's still free, because double -1 is still... And we draw 4, looking for another Violet's Caress here. Or a Bounty of the Magus, you know, one of the two. Hey, look, Bounty of the Magus. Alright, discard that one, discard that one. How many cards do these draw? Draw 7. Alright, draw 7. Hey, Violet's Caress. Man, who wanted to pass the turn? Y'all people, you can't play Storm. You can't play Storm if your heart's not in it. You gotta just, like, look at your opponent and go, I'm gonna get here, opponent. It's just you, me, Mr. McGee. We're getting here. We're coming for you. We're coming in hot. Hot, 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 hot. Half of chat didn't want to go for it. Get out of here, half of chat. Alright, so do we expect him to have Vampire Princess post-board? Probably. All the reasonable people wanted to pass, right? That's a good way to put it. I think I just want these Transmogs over the Runebinds because of Vampire Princess. I agree. I agree that we were a strong favorite either way, so we should just go with the one that kills them. I'm sorry, I didn't believe you get by with a little help from your friends, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, the blocker's not very good. I'm gonna keep the Theorize and cut a Seer. We're combo killing people, Aaron. This is gonna be my last match of the morning/afternoon. It's almost lunchtime for the kids, and I think Declan's gonna take a nap today. He was up late last night. This hand's okay. It's like not exciting, but fine. I want Psychic Ascension in my deck on the off chance that things go sideways and they like take all my Violet's Caresses or something. Yeah, so the Caress and the Bounty of the Magus have a mechanic called Escalate. So after you play them for the first time, they increase the number of the thing that they do by 1, and then they put themselves back into our deck. So they're self-enabling, basically. Vicariously through the Avatar of Greed. When in doubt, make them have it. Hex does have some big events in the card, but they don't currently have large constructed events consistently. So the only constructed events Hex has for cash are invite only and occur every other month. So the cash tournaments that Hex has every single weekend are currently sealed, and I don't really enjoy playing limited. That being said, in the last, 6 months, or is it 6 months? So that's about a year now. In the last year, Hex has gone from having no cash tournaments to having an invite tournament every other month to having a sealed tournament every other weekend. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some constructed cash tournaments soon. There's the Vampire Princess I was worried about. So this card, every time it hits us, they look at a random card in our hand, and if they look at an action, which, hint, most of our deck is actions, they get to steal that card from us. Alrighty, yep. Play this out, put another resource on top of my deck. Doesn't feel good, but we're looking for another Sapphire here. We're going to caress this Dorko. Dude, Mom is at work, and you know she's at work. Chill out. Hex trashes the Evo tournament, right? Alright, 40% to be happy. Oh, they took my thing away. I loved that Heart's Whisper, opponent. I loved it. Don't kiss my Seer. He has, oh, you're kissing me. Sure. My poor little Seer. Alright, there's the second one of those. Let's play this. Okay, I'm actually going to discard this bounty so they can't steal it with the princess, since we can shuffle it back into our deck. And I'm going to go ahead and put Bounty and Soothsaying back in my deck. I'm going to play Syzygy here. And then pass the turn. I'm going to not attack. We're going to block with this. 33% to be... Oh, this is Prophesized too. Please don't take my Prophesized change course. Please don't take my Prophesized change course. Please don't take my Prophesized change course. They have so few cards to bring into this matchup, but they have so much to board out. They board in Gemborn Prowler as a 4-cost 3/3. That's really sad. Looking for Lullabies here. Just like... Oh, I could take the Transmogrifade. Is the Transmogrifade better or is the Lullaby better? The Transmogrifade's probably better, right? I found an Arcane Focus. Sweet. So I'm going to put these Lullabies back in... Nah, I'm going to put this Change Course and a Lullaby back in my deck. Let's go ahead and focus here. No, I don't think so. Caress, sign me up. This Caress deals 2 damage. I'm going to put a non-resource on top of my deck here. So we're going to hit for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is probably still going to have two points of power on average. Transmogrifade this one. Yep, still taking 2, like I said. We'll probably Violet's Caress to finish this off. We really would like... That's not good for us. Alright, well, they're probably taking the bounty, right? Yep. That leaves us dead without a live draw. Well, that's a pretty live draw. All right, well, let's do this and put a non-resource on top of my deck. And then let's shuffle Arcane Focus and Lullaby back in. And then we're going to get to caress this. I'm just going to caress these now because I would like to not give them the chance to draw a removal spell to kill their own thing to deny us the life gain. So kill this. This deals 2. Kill this. This deals 3. We're up to 9. They have 3 power in play. All right. We're just waiting to draw some cards that draw some cards. Oh, killing it now lets this come back. At the start of when another troop, if there are 3 or more, remove this. Okay, so yeah, I could have waited on that scroll if you guys can. That's kind of scary. All right, so we're dead in 3 right now. Dead in 3. That is not a good draw. Just gotta believe here, folks. Just gotta believe. God! Good top deck, opponent. Good top deck. So we had most of our deck was live draws, and they had 2 live draws in their deck, and we bricked and they hit. You know, them's the beats. Them's the beats. We also lost on a Vampire Princess hit. So, yep. This hand's fine. Draw some resources here. I'll be right back. I need to change a diaper. Start with this. Transmogrifade is probably the droid we're looking for. I'm going to play this, grab another resource for the top of our deck here. We're looking for Syzygy at this point. Yep. That actually kind of helps us. It fills our crypt up. We don't actually have any prophecy stuff in this deck other than, what's their name? Thunderfield Seers. We're not playing Line Pause Sight. And Caress will kill that at some point. So let's power both of these back in. Hopefully they play a Princess next turn, and then we get to go Caress this, Transmog your Princess. When this gets to be a piece of removal for only a single point of damage, it's so good. Would like to dodge Withering Gaze here. Okay, they're not going to have a Princess. Would like to dodge Withering Gaze here. Roll if as you can deal. So whenever a troop dies, it gets a counter. When it has 6 counters on it, it makes a 6/6. Alright, they took a Oh, I'm dumb. I Fate Weaved a resource to the top of my deck. Did I? Did I Fate Weave a resource? No, I didn't. I did not Fate Weave a resource. I am not dumb. I am dumb, but not that dumb. It uses the modified cost. So Psychic Ascension plus Syzygy actually is a non-bow because it, what's the word I'm looking for? There aren't negative cost. There aren't negative cost troops to make. Alright, so let's start with this. Let's Theorize. Where are my Syzygy's at? Come on now. I'm just going to bin this for now. I'm going to go ahead and champ power both of these back in for later. I'm going to put a non-resource on top of my deck here. That one's prophesized. This one draws a card when we play it. Bride of the Damned, that's like kind of annoying because they get my Thunderfield Seer, but I think we don't care about that on average. So yeah, they get my Seer back, which gives them a Prophecy, but like, that's not a card that's really meaningful. We want to save this for a Princess. Let's play this, get a non-resource. There's the Syzygy. I think it's pretty unlikely that we die next turn. We're at 18, so famous last words, I know. I'm going to go ahead and Theorize here. I'm gonna bin the Psychic Ascension again. And shuffle these back in. Actually, put these two back in. Get Steel Intel, I'll feel a little bit bad. I guess this still costs 9, so they're pretty far off of it. Again, the Lullaby, I generally want to wait until we're preventing a lethal attack with it. Exarch of the Egg, sure. No, it does not get its cost reduced while it's in our crypt. It's only while it's in our deck or in our hand. Which is kind of good. I think the way we're setting up, we're probably not going to need the PA this game. Gosh, you kids are loud. Alright, Bounty the Magus, draw a card. Another Lullaby. Yeah, I'm playing this out. Am I just Violet's Caressing one of their dorks here? This just does 2. I think I'm just waiting on that for now. So now, because I have 2 Lullabies here, I think I'm actually going to play the one that draws a card next turn. It'll make this one... It breaks my rule of, like, Lullabying a non-lethal attack, but it, what's the word I'm looking for? It lets me draw a card, which could potentially let me snowball into a combo. This deck is standard, so Hex's standard format has some sweet combo decks in it. I drew another Lullaby. Alright, so they don't deal damage this turn. Lullaby is not a combo with Transmogrifade, so Lullaby reverts my opponent's troops, which means, basically when we play it, it turns them back to their base state. So if I Transmogrifade a princess and then Lullaby it, they're going to get their princess back. So we want to not do it in that order, ideally. Alright, let's play this and put a resource on top of my deck, because I would like to draw a resource next turn, I think. And then I'm going to go ahead and play this Thunderfield. I'm going to go ahead and champ power and put these 2 back into my deck. Then I'm going to go ahead and play this Thunderfield Seer out here. And then we can Lullaby. We can Lullaby because these only cost 1, so that seems good. And getting in a pretty good position to storm off next turn. We get 2 looks with this. We get 2 looks with this. And even if we don't storm off, we've got plenty of ways to keep the board in check while we get redraws. Hero Fall, my Thunderfield Seer. Yep, you got him. He's yours. Attack me. My Lullabies are now free, the best kind of Lullabies. I love that this deck gets the blank all their removal. It's my favorite. Alright, let's start with Heart's Whisper. They've deck thinned for me, right? Get a non-resource here. Ooh, Bounty of the Magus. Alright, this Bounty of the Magus is Prophesize, so it draws 4 cards total. Alright, let's play this Theorize. Which draws an extra card, then draws 2 and discards 1. Okay, let's play a Syzygy out. Let's play a Change Course. We're looking for a non-slow shard to play out this turn. I think I'll take a Violet's Caress at this point. Change Course. I'll take a Bounty of the Magus that's Prophesized. I think I'm just going to pass the turn here, actually. I guess I die if they have a Withering Gaze. But I don't have a better... I played the resource out already, so yeah, I guess I'm just passing. Spin this, spin this. Spin one of these? Probably. Yeah, I think this line was bad. Need to dodge Withering Gaze here. Ding. Alright. Have a free Lullaby. I have a Bounty and a Caress in my bin, so if we hit a shard, I want to shuffle those back in for sure. Alright, let's Soothsaying here. Regular, so it makes the rest of my 2 things cheaper. Okay, don't need these Lullabies at this point. There's a non-slow resource. They should be pretty dead here. So we get to go ahead and do this. I'm going to put Bounty of the Magus, and this other Violet's Caress back in my deck. And then I'm going to go ahead and Theorize here. Looking for a Bounty of the Magus, discard Transmogrifade. I'll go ahead and empower the Soothsaying. So for 2, I'll go ahead and draw 4, discard 2. So don't need that. Don't need a Transmogrifade because we're killing them this turn. Did I draw a Bounty of the Magus in there? I did not, huh? Oh, I did. Alright, so Violet's Caress you. Which makes my next Caress free. Violet's Caress you. Bounty of the Magus, draw 5 cards. Looking for caresses and more bounties, which we found, so we'll caress you. Now these bounties draw 6, 7 cards, so do that. There's 12 cards in my deck. I'm going to pick up 7 of them, probably draw enough caresses to kill them. If I don't draw enough caresses to kill them, we've got more redraws here. This deck is sweet with Winter Moon. Good idea, Ollie. Yeah! Woo! We got to close the stream out, winning not 1, but 2 matches with Escalate Storm. Thank you very much, everyone. I do appreciate you hanging out here today. Remember, I'll be back again live tomorrow morning with some Magic, followed up by some Hex. Remember, if you're just a Hex viewer, you will want to follow me on Twitter.